Electric cars, EVs, have quickly become a hot topic of debate in recent years. As the world faces rising concerns about climate change, air pollution, and dwindling fossil fuel reserves, EVs present themselves as a solution to these pressing issues. However, despite their growing popularity, some still question whether electric cars are truly the future of transportation or simply a fleeting trend. To answer this question, we must delve into the current state of the EV market, technological advancements, societal factors, and environmental benefits, and weigh them against potential challenges and limitations. A growing market. One of the most compelling indicators that electric cars may represent the future of transportation is the rapid growth of the market. Global EV sales have been surging, particularly over the past decade. According to the International Energy Agency (IEA), global electric car sales exceeded 10 million in 2022, up from around 2 million in 2019. Major automakers like Tesla, Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen have committed billions of dollars to developing new electric models and expanding their EV lineups. Government policies and incentives have played a significant role in encouraging EV adoption. Countries such as Norway, the Netherlands, and China have introduced subsidies, tax breaks, and other incentives for both manufacturers and consumers. Many nations have also set ambitious targets to phase out internal combustion engine (ICE) vehicles, with some planning to ban the sale of new gasoline and diesel cars as early as 2030. These legislative efforts reflect a broader shift toward cleaner, more sustainable transportation. Moreover, automakers are recognizing that the demand for electric vehicles is no longer limited to environmentally conscious consumers. Electric vehicles are now entering the mainstream market, with options available at various price points and across different vehicle segments. For example, Tesla's Model 3 is a popular mid-range electric sedan, while Ford's all-electric F-150 Lightning targets the pickup truck segment, a traditionally gas-dominated market. Advancements in technology. Another factor that supports the idea of electric cars as the future of transportation is the ongoing advancement in EV technology. One of the most significant improvements has been in battery technology, which has addressed two major concerns: range anxiety and charging times. Range anxiety, the fear that an electric vehicle will run out of power before reaching its destination, has historically been one of the biggest barriers to widespread EV adoption. Early electric vehicles had limited ranges, often no more than 100 miles on a single charge. However, modern electric cars like the Tesla Model S and the Lucid Air can travel over 400 miles on a single charge, rivaling the range of many gasoline-powered vehicles. As battery technology continues to improve, future electric vehicles may offer even greater ranges, alleviating this concern entirely. Charging infrastructure is also expanding rapidly. While early adopters of electric vehicles often face limited charging options, today, there are tens of thousands of public charging stations across the world, with more being built every year. Fast charging technology has also improved, allowing EVs to charge more quickly and conveniently. Tesla's supercharger network, for instance, can add up to 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes, while other companies are working on technologies that could reduce charging times even further. Another area of advancement is vehicle efficiency. Electric motors are inherently more efficient than internal combustion engines, converting more of the energy from the battery into actual movement. This efficiency, combined with advances in lightweight materials and aerodynamics, means that electric vehicles can achieve better performance and lower energy consumption compared to their gas-powered counterparts. Environmental and economic benefits. The environmental benefits of electric vehicles are perhaps the most cited reason for their adoption and are a key factor in the argument that they represent the future of transportation. Unlike traditional gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles, EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, which can significantly reduce air pollution in urban areas. This is particularly important as many cities around the world struggle with smog and other air quality issues, which can have serious health impacts on residents. Beyond local air pollution, electric cars also have the potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions on a global scale. The transportation sector is one of the largest contributors to carbon dioxide emissions, and transitioning to electric vehicles powered by renewable energy sources could play a crucial role in addressing climate change. Countries that are increasing their reliance on renewable energy, such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, stand to gain even more environmental benefits from widespread EV adoption. Economically, electric vehicles also present a compelling case for consumers. Although the initial purchase price of an EV can be higher than that of a comparable gas-powered car, electric cars generally have lower operating costs. EVs have fewer moving parts than internal combustion engine vehicles, resulting in reduced maintenance costs. Additionally, electricity is often cheaper than gasoline, especially in regions where renewable energy sources are prevalent. Over time, the total cost of ownership for an electric vehicle can be lower than that of a traditional car. Challenges and limitations. Despite the many advantages of electric vehicles, there are still several challenges that could hinder their adoption and raise questions about whether they are truly the future of transportation. One of the primary concerns is the availability and sustainability of the raw materials used to manufacture EV batteries, such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel. The mining of these materials can have significant environmental and social impacts, particularly in regions where mining practices may be poorly regulated. Moreover, the demand for these materials is expected to increase dramatically as more electric vehicles are produced, raising concerns about potential shortages or price spikes. Battery recycling is another issue that needs to be addressed. While EV batteries typically last several years, they will eventually need to be replaced. And without proper recycling infrastructure in place, old batteries could contribute to electronic waste and environmental contamination. Developing efficient and sustainable methods for recycling EV batteries is critical to ensuring the long-term environmental benefits of electric vehicles. Another challenge is the current state of charging infrastructure, particularly in rural areas and developing countries. While urban centers in wealthier nations may have access to a growing network of charging stations, this is not always the case in less densely populated areas. Without sufficient charging infrastructure, long-distance travel in an electric vehicle can still be inconvenient, deterring some potential buyers. Additionally, the electricity used to charge electric vehicles is not always derived from renewable sources. In regions where the electricity grid is heavily reliant on fossil fuels, the environmental benefits of driving an electric car may be reduced. For electric vehicles to reach their full potential in reducing emissions, it is essential that the energy grid becomes greener alongside the widespread adoption of EVs. Are electric cars a passing trend? Given the rapid advancements in technology, increasing market demand, and the push from governments worldwide to transition to cleaner transportation, it is unlikely that electric cars are merely a passing trend. While they may face some challenges, particularly in terms of battery production and infrastructure development, these obstacles are not insurmountable. In fact, many of them are being actively addressed by industry players and policymakers. The automotive industry as a whole is undergoing a significant transformation. Automakers are retooling their factories to focus on electric vehicle production, and new startups are emerging with innovative EV solutions. Furthermore, consumer attitudes are shifting as more people become aware of the environmental and economic benefits of electric cars. While the future of transportation may include a mix of electric vehicles, hydrogen fuel cell cars, and even autonomous vehicles, it is clear that EVs will play a central role in shaping the future of mobility. They are not a passing trend, but rather a key component of the global effort to combat climate change and transition to a more sustainable future. Electric vehicles are not just a trend. They represent a fundamental shift in how we think about transportation. As the world grapples with the challenges of climate change, air pollution, and resource depletion, electric cars offer a viable solution to many of these problems. And make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. With continued advancements in technology, government support, and growing consumer demand, electric vehicles are poised to become a permanent and significant part of the transportation landscape. While challenges remain, the momentum behind electric cars suggests that they are here to stay, leading the way toward a cleaner, more sustainable future.